Okay, so I'm going to play a ranked match now with the Storm deck. So, as in the previous video, I'm still at the B0 rank. When I make more of the videos in the future, I'm probably going to be a slightly higher rank. So, I mean, people that I'm playing at the moment are mostly suboptimal decks. So the grind is quite easy. So I mean, I'm hoping for a good match here. Let's see what I'm up against. So I'm up against Swordcraft. I'm actually up against a 2,000 rated player, 20,000 rated player, I think. So that's quite a bit higher than me. So this should at least be a good match. I'm expecting this to be an aggro Swordcraft deck. But I mean, it could of course be mid-range or it could be control. Swordcraft has got a wide range of decks. The most common one is the banner aggro deck. So I mean, obviously I don't want to keep this, I don't really want to keep Bird. Definitely want to keep this. This is the key card that you want in your opening hand. Okay, I've got a very strong opening hand. So I mean, if it is the aggro, I could maybe favour the Minu over the Beastcaller Aria. I definitely want to play this on turn 1. This is the best turn 1 card in the deck. Okay, he hasn't got a turn 1 play, so could be not the aggro. We could just not draw on a 1-drop. Okay, so let's play that. So he now most likely assumes I'm a Storm Gruner. Okay, so this is the aggro deck. So I mean, I could favour playing this if I think he's going to get really strong. So he'll have to trade into this, and that'll slow him down a little bit. Do I really want to risk? I mean, this is just such a powerful play. I think I'm going to be quite greedy and just play this, just so that I get such a huge ramp. I mean, I'm going to get this is going to pop next turn anyway, so I'm going to be able to tidy the board up a little bit more. I can always play this on turn 3 to help out with the board a little bit. If I didn't have this in play, I would have probably played Minu there. Okay, that's quite an annoying card. So what I'm going... Oh, if that card wasn't there, I could make a very good play. I could rush that out. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to have to do some trading. This is a very annoying card for me to deal with. What I'm likely going to do is I'm likely going to play this Minu and then trade. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm probably going to play Priest of the Cudgel next turn. Hopefully he'll attack face with this, and then I can just banish it, which is a very tidy way of getting rid of it. Most likely he'll trade it into this, but I'm hoping he goes face with this so that I can remove it very nicely, and then trade Priest into whatever 4-drop he plays. Worst case scenario for me is the Floral Fencer. Okay, that's a very, very nice card for me. Okay, that's another good card for me. Okay, he's gone face. So this is a very aggressive version of the deck. This is going to work out very nicely for me. I can clear his whole board up now. So I'll drop this. This is going to be a huge swing turn for me. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to trade him into this. So this is now where I start to take over. He went a bit too all in there for my liking. Next turn I'm going to have a huge board. There's going to be very little he can do to stop it. Okay, so he's got the Floral Fencer. That's very annoying. That allows him to even up the board a little bit, but I still think I'm in a stronger position. We'll probably trade it into this. Okay, that was a little unnecessary. That was a bit of a misplay from his part. He didn't really need to do that. Okay, so I've got a choice now. I've got a couple of things. Okay, these are very strong. Since I've drawn both of these, I'm very likely going to evolve something. So I've got quite a nice play here. Definitely going to trade one of these into this, and one of these into this. Probably going to evolve this. Take as little damage as I can on this. So I'm going to trade this into this. I'm going to trade this into this into this, and then play double Heavenly Hand. So I've now got a very powerful board. He's got very limited options of removing this. I mean, obviously he's got Dance of Death, but that would be his entire turn used up. Okay, he's played the banner. This is not a very good place for him to play the banner. These aren't going to do a great deal. Hopefully he'll evolve one of them, and that's even better for me. Okay, that's even better for me. Okay, he's out of options now. And I was about to say, if I draw Angelic Barrage, that's game over for him. So that is the best card I could have drawn, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this. And then I'm just going to attack his face. I'm not going to bother wasting my evolve. I'm going to save my evolve. But barring any severe changes, this game's looking very good for me. It's very unlikely he's going to win. Okay, that's a very good card for him to draw. Probably one of the best cards he could have drawn. But I mean, what I'm thinking is I'm probably just going to... I've got a couple of options actually. But I mean, I'm very likely just going to Dance of Death this away. There's not really much in his deck that scares me. He's playing an aggro deck. So this is probably one of the highest priority cards I'm going to be able to get rid of. So I'm probably just going to do this. And then I'm going to bring this out a turn earlier. That's unfortunate that I've drawn that now, and I'm just going to attack face. So I'm pushing lethal next turn. He can't kill me, there's nothing in his hand that can kill me. There's very little in his hand that can actually stop me. Okay, so he's lost. There's nothing he can do. So yeah, that's the power of this deck. That's how you kind of win games. So I won on turn 7. Maybe slightly slower than I would have normally liked to have won. So I didn't have quite the explosive turns that this deck is capable of. So, I mean, anyone that watched the previous game, I played this match directly after the other one. That's why I've got the 8-match streak. So yeah, this deck is extremely powerful. It has extremely explosive turns. I mean, it can deal with aggro very well. So as you saw, I traded quite a lot to slow his aggro down, simultaneously building my board up quite large. I played out way too many threats for him to deal with. I had a very strong opening hand. My mid-range hand was a little bit lacking, but he went a little bit too all-in. He played suboptimally. There were a couple of plays he could have made that were better from his side, which allowed me to gain an advantage and win. So I mean, I am still at the B0 rank, so I mean, when I get to maybe the A's and the AA rank, the matches might be a little bit more interesting, but I mean, this deck and the aggro deck that was in the previous video are both extremely strong for climbing. I mean, as you can see, I've exclusively been playing this and the aggro deck at this rank, and I'm on an 8-match win streak. Very strong, highly recommend playing it. It's very cheap. This deck's more expensive. It's probably double as expensive. Well, it is double as expensive as the aggro deck that I showed in the previous video. This is 13,500 to build. Mostly because it's got a legendary and it's got quite a few golds, but it's definitely worth building. The link to the deck will be in the description below. Thank you for watching.